what are you doing?
Just watching a little TV, Bob.
Well, maybe you should read a book.
Hello again, LTM Reviews. I'll get you caught up on the oldest movies. Horton Hears a Who. So, based on the book by Dr. Seuss, Horton the elephant, played by Jim Carrey, who is an elephant, and one day he finds a little speck of dust that surprisingly has little creatures in it called Whos. Well, the mayor, this is where it gets confusing for me. The mayor has so many things trying to connect to his son Jojo, and then him trying to take care of his family, and then him trying to take care of the whole world around him because the world doesn't know what's up there, and then Horton trying to protect the speck from the kangaroo. So now it's up to Horton to take care of the Whos. Okay, so it's a little complicated, but it actually kind of works. So first of all, I love the original book by Dr. Seuss. I prefer Cat in the Hat or Grinch, but as far as books go, I love Horton. I remember getting the original book when it was Easter. I think I have the original book somewhere. It's been a long time, but I remember reading that same book. It also came with Horton Hatches the Egg, and that's what introduced me to that little short from Warner Brothers that I remember as a kid. But back onto the movie. The movie, out of all the Dr. Seuss films based on out of the Dr. Seuss movies based off the books, this will have to say it's probably one of my favorites, and it's definitely one of the better ones in my opinion. Let's face it, Cat in the Hat was awful. The Lorax was okay, and although I do like both Grinch movies, I will admit some of the source material can get a little out of hand, but I think Horton does it much better. Both Steve Carell and Jim Carrey in it. It's their second time in their movies together after Bruce Almighty, and together in an animated film, it just fits perfectly. I love these two celebrities. You also got Seth Rogen, Amy Poehler, Jonah Hill, I think's in it. Will Arnett. I guess that's all I know who else was in it. But anyways, back onto the movie. What I like about the movie is the animation. I love the world that it's set in. It's very bright and colorful. You could tell Blue Sky has a lot of talent. It has great fun characters. I like some of the Whos. I like Horton himself. He can get a little bit obnoxious because, it's Jim Carrey and it's his usual Jim Carrey self. But much like the Grinch, there's some sort of cartoony edge to it that I like about him. I just like how really over the top he is. His recent example was the Sonic movie when he's playing Dr. Robotnik. He's just so energetic and cartoony that you just can't help but laugh at him all the time. I like the performances, like I said. It's got a really great cast, probably one of the best. The story, it really states the truth of the story very well. It doesn't, I will admit some of the jokes can get a little too nauseating. This was during the time where every animated movie was trying to be Shrek. And while it doesn't go too far with the pop culture references, there are a lot of anime jokes in there. I think one particular scene. But anyways, I like the animation. The soundtrack is really good. I forgot who does the score for the movie. It's not Danny Elfman. It's somebody else. I think John Devaney, but I can't remember. But anyways, the score for the movie is great. The soundtrack is very nice. And overall, Horton Hears a Who is a very fun family movie. I'm not going to say it's a masterpiece by any means, but it is one of the best Dr. Seuss movies ever made. If you want a Dr. Seuss movie done right, watch Horton Hears a Who. It's a really fun movie. I remember seeing the movie when it first came out in theaters. It was also the first teaser trailer that I actually got to see Ice Age 3 in front of Horton, so that was pretty cool. I think I saw it at that movie theater in the mall. It's been such a long time. But anyways, it was back in 2008, so, I try to think the best I can. But anyways, in conclusion, I love this movie. Not Blue Sky's best, but I definitely, it recommends to watch. I give Horton a 9 out of 10. It's a really fun movie for the whole family, and I think everyone should go watch it. The only people I don't recommend this to is for those who don't like Dr. Seuss, which is understandable because, it's for kids, But that's all I can say for now. So, next time, this is LTM signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.
I dated this girl for a while, and she was really a nasty freak. She just loved to get down with sex all the time. She was like, any time of day, she was like, yeah, let's go. I'm so nasty. And I'd be nailing her.
Oh, shit.
She'd be like, oh, you're nailing me. Cool.
She talk dirty to you?
Oh, she loved to dirty talk. Totally into it. She'd be like, yeah, let's screw. Let's... God, it was so dirty. She'd be like, oh, me so horny. Me love you long time. So, you know, when you grab a woman's breast and you feel it and it feels like a bag of sand when you're touching it.
Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had a one long horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking and I said, ooh-wee. It looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me. Oh, well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him say in a voice so gruff,
I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough.
it was a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, I eat purple people and it sure is fine. But that's not the reason that I came to land.
I wanna get a job in a rock and roll band.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater. Pigeon-toed, undercoat, flying purple people eater. Friendly little people eater, what a sight to see. And then he swung from the tree and he laid on the ground. And he started to rock, oh really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune.
Sing a bop bap a boop a lap a loom bam boom.
Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, flying purple people eater. Pigeon-toed, undercoat, flying purple people eater.
I like short short.
Flying purple people eater, what a sight to see. Well, he went on his way and then what do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out, really knocking them dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head.